Hey, it's stuck. And I'm just sitting in my car because it's really nice out today, and I'm just on my way home from yoga. I have to pick up my niece from school soon, but I've just been feeling a lot more changes recently than I feel like everything slowed down for a bit with the hormones and everything, and I've noticed a lot more changes that were kind of similar to the beginning. So um my sex drive seems to crept up again, which is always fun. Body wise, like I feel like my hips and ass have gotten even more non existent. Same with my chest. So everything is just redistributing really nice. Clothes fit me how I want. I'm not self conscious about wearing a tank top all the time because I bind probably like 1% of the time. Which is super nice. Got some nice facial hair that you might even be able to see on this camera. Got more on my chin too, which is nice. Because it's probably the only two places I'm gonna get it. Uh, I've been doing yoga a lot lately, so I just really like the definition in my shoulders and my I don't know what these are called, but basically my shoulders and like my upper body. I also bought a pull-up bar and a little workout thing to do some stuff at home because I'm really prepping for surgery. Like I could just feel it. So I'm gonna be pretty sad when I can't do anything while I recover, but I'm super pumped for surgery. I'm over halfway for money wise, and that was really awkward. Halfway, and I'm hoping to book a trip to Toronto soon to just do a consult to see if I fit the keyhole procedure. And I'm just really happy lately. I've had 2 days off. I've been doing lots of yoga. It's been really nice out. The sun is finally out. Spring is finally almost here because it was nice and then it snowed and I was like, fuck. So the weather definitely helps with how I feel. So I feel a lot more positive, and yoga's been really great. And sometimes I just get bitter from work. So too much work and I was just not having it. So it was nice to just not be at work and to just mentally regroup. So muscle, fat redistribution. My voice is kind of cracking again, so I feel like once I post this and I look at other videos, because I haven't made videos in a while, that's also what I wanted to briefly touch on. My friend Katie has done this VEDA challenge, which is vlog every day of April, which she did last year, which I followed religiously. And I really want to do my own. I was trying to brainstorm ideas for her for another challenge because she really digs challenges and she's really great at it, and I love watching her videos. And I was thinking about it, and this girl actually gave me the idea. I was at work, I was making her drink. I broke the rules and had my sleeve rolled up so you could see my arm because it gets so sticky and I wash my hands so often. I'm just doing lots of shit while making coffees and whatever. I have my sleeves rolled up most of the time. But she was looking at them, which a lot of people do. But then I got, for some reason, I don't know why I clicked this one time with this one girl. Kind of having a bad day, so I'm kind of glad. I pointed out that she gave me a really good idea and mentioned the challenge. So basically, for every day of April, I'm going to post a short video. Each day will be a different tattoo that I have. So I have 21. I was listing them the other day. I have them in order. So I was really curious one day. So I have them in order. I can make it up to 21. I might even double up on some after. Like I'll do the initial 21 and then talk about briefly, I'll try to cut it down. Just a story behind my tattoos because I have so many, and there's quite a story to each of them, which is duh. Like everybody has a story for that, but I feel like I'd never have time to, like, nobody really knows the story behind all of my tattoos. So I got that idea. Thought it was pretty cool. So I'm gonna do that for April. So I need to get into the habit of making videos, making shorter videos, and I kind of just wanted to do my own little update just because life has really picked up since moving home, changing my dosage to every 3 weeks instead of two. I'm still waiting to hear back from the endocrinologist that my doctor referred me to, and I'm just really glad that I got into this frame of mind before surgery. Like, I know I wanted it. Like, there was no doubt in my mind. I've known since before I even figured out I was trans, known I've wanted surgery. But I'm just really glad I had this bit of time with moving home to, A, not only work on my physical shape. Like, I quit drinking, quit smoking. I'm trying to eat better. I don't eat meat anymore. I've been doing yoga religiously. Like, anytime I have a day off, I do it twice. And bought that pull-up bar because I just want to work on my upper body strength and hopefully to decrease it a little bit. And it's like non-existent. Like, my chest is like nothing there. Like, I'm not even self-conscious about, like, when I go out today, I'm going to pick up my niece and probably maybe take her to Valley Village or go for something to eat or whatever. And I wear sports bras all the time, even with tank tops and, like, whatever. At hot yoga, I do it in just, I just go in a sports bra. People stare, but I feel like I'm there often enough that it's just not a thing. And I don't really care. Like, it helps with my practice. It gives me a better idea of how my body looks, because when you're doing hot yoga for an hour and you're sweaty and you're doing poses and stretching, it's been a really great time to just reflect on my body and how much it's changed and what I like about it and what I might not like about it, and to just work on it. Like, I am so glad I've taken the time to be by myself, to just be happy by myself. Like, I'm happy by myself, but just being comfortable with my body, because at yoga, I'm, like, pretty damn as naked as I get these days, basically. And then even in the change rooms, like, I've gotten so comfortable with just showering and just doing my thing, and I put my sports bra on right away, and it's just, like, certain things like that I've gotten way more comfortable with. Like, I forgot my tank top once, and that's how I started doing it in just a sports bra. Like, I'm just glad I had the time to accept how everything is and to just not let it get to me, because I started going to yoga, and I don't think anyone knew I was trans, and not that it would be a big deal. Like, the studio here and the people, like, they're all amazing. I was just telling one of them last night that they're all so welcoming, and I'm so blessed that I haven't really faced much, adversity. Like, I haven't really hit any really, like, hard patches. Like, most places I go to, it's just, I luck out with just amazing people, and I don't know if it's just because of me. Like, I'm pretty laid back. It takes a lot to offend me. If anybody had any questions, or if they were curious, like, why is that dude in a sports bra, or why are you in this change room? Like, I wouldn't be afraid to stand up for myself, but I just feel like, I don't know, I must just give off this, like, decent energy where it just, nobody really seems to care or question it, and it's yoga. Like, everybody's super chill. But one of the girls that I go to often for yoga made a really good point when I told her that I didn't really mention that I was trans, because it's such a minor thing now, which is interesting. Like, I've kind of shifted from when I was in Winnipeg. Like, I started my transition, I had to talk about it a lot, I had to give everybody the rundown on how things work, and now that I look and I just feel, and even my sister pointed out the other day when she stopped by work, like, she just kind of looked at me, and, like, I was just kind of standing there. Like, sometimes I fold my arms, or we're just talking, and, like, I wasn't doing anything out of the ordinary, and she kind of just looked at me and was like, she kind of just, I can't remember how she worded it, but basically she just said that I just look like a regular dude, which, that may not seem like the biggest deal, because I am, but just hearing that from my sister, who has known me for over 2 decades as female, it was just really cool to hear, and it made me feel good. And so this girl at yoga, when I said, like, I don't know why I apologized. I was like, I didn't really mention that I was trans. Like, I didn't think it would be an issue. And she was like, you shouldn't have to, which is really cool. Like, it just, I didn't think about it that way. I didn't really think that I wouldn't have to, sorry, this is really awkward. I'm sitting in my car, and this woman is walking by with her dog, and I'm talking to myself. So I'm gonna sip some of my coffee like I am not being a creep. I didn't really want to do this at home, so tried to find a secluded area. There's a bunch of construction behind me, so I don't know why I'm whispering. She can't hear me. I'm just gonna pretend I'm talking on the phone. This is the phone call. There's construction behind me. Like, my house is just, like, I'm really close to my house, and then there's just all construction back there, like they're building a new neighborhood. But it was just really cool that I never really thought about it that way. Like, yes, I am, like, I just got asked the other day, at coffee. Like, a friend of mine asked if I ever get sick talking about it, and nope, it's a huge part of my life. I don't think I could really be stealth, and she's probably like, this guy's fucking crazy. I love talking about it. I like talking about it. There's so many different things to talk about. There's so much that comes up that I keep forgetting that not everybody would know about me. Like, I just am such an open book that I never really get sick of it. I feel like other people might get sick of it because it comes up often, especially with surgery. Oh my god, I talk about surgery so much. So once I get it, everybody's probably going to be like, hell yeah, now you can shut up. Like, it's such a big deal that I'm really pumped for surgery, and I love talking about it. And, yeah, I just don't really get sick of it. But, yeah, I just kind of wanted to make an update video because I just had a lot on my mind lately. I've had my ups and downs, but today is a good day, and I need to get into the habit of making more videos, just because I didn't really have much to talk about. I was still adjusting to being at home, and I'm just in such a more positive mind frame now that summer is upon us. I have plans for the summer. I applied for the calendar, which you're going to hear a lot about. And my hair is getting so long. That's the other nice change with testosterone, is it's so thick. Like, you can even tell by the little, like, the way it kind of, I can't really see it, kind of like flips up that way, like that my hair has so much more volume. I've been growing it out for almost 4 months. At the beginning of April, it will be 4 months. So I'm just not cutting it. I want it to be nice and long. It's grown in so different with tea. Like, I wish I could just write a book on how much my hair has changed. When I cut it short, I always cut it short this way and, like, just left the top long, which I really miss that hairstyle, but I want it all long. And then if I want, later on I can do that, but I can't do that and then grow it all out. Like, it just has to go this way. So I'm growing it all out. My eyebrows are really thick too, so that's a good indication of how dark my hair has gotten. When I completely buzzed it and it started growing in, I could just sense that it was different. Like, my hairline is so much more squared off. It's so thick. It's like, it blows my mind. Like, even the way it, sorry, that was really attractive. Even just the way it grows in. Like, I remember cutting it short before when there was still some up top, and then the way that the sides would grow in and just the way the top would grow in, like, it grows in so different now. It kind of almost, like, instinctively does this cool off to the side thing, where before it always just fell flat because I had thin, straight ass hair. Ew, that sounded gross. I had just, like, when it was long, it was just poker straight. Like, it just would stick to my head and it just, like, fell flat. So basically, it doesn't do that. It does the complete opposite. So I'm really, really excited to see how it grows out long. And this video is getting really long, but I just wanted to talk about my hair because it's probably one of my favorite things. So I hope you all have a good day.